In this video, I'm going to talk about transformational stages in life and how they are connected to getting sick and to our soul's voice, and also how you can find trust again. This is all connected. So since a lot of my friends were calling me over the last few years, and all of them were short before a transformational state. Either they were short before a burnout, or they were in the middle of some panic attacks, or they already had anxiety, or they just wanted to quit with their medication or with their consume of substances. Since I've been through all of these phases and find a solution and find my own way out, they come to me and ask me how I did it. So I thought maybe this is a good idea to share my knowledge with you beautiful souls as well, and what I learned through very deep introspection during my own transformational phases. I would like also to encourage you to see the beauty in those phases, because there is a lot of beauty inside if we are willing to take risks. And those kinds of phases are presented to us, those obstacles in our way, like getting a burnout or having mood changes before, because we have not listened to our inner calling. So what I experienced is, first, there is a mood change happening inside of us, because our inner being thinks, why don't you listen to me? I tell you where to go, but you are not listening. Now I'm getting angry. So this mood changes is like your inner being is getting angry with you. And what we are doing usually is we are not following the calling. We are suppressing the mood changes through drinking, consuming substances, over shopping, playing video games, all kinds of distractions, or scrolling through YouTube. So, but those kind of mood changes, if you're not listening to them, they change into a body manifestation. And at some point, you get sick. So if you are in a transformational state where you have the feeling you need to quit your job, or you need to end a relationship, or, you have to listen to this. Most of the people do not listen, and then they get presented by all kinds of sicknesses. And I'm going to talk about more or less burnout, anxiety, and panic attacks here, because they are very usual throughout my knowing group. So, if we are getting sick, I observed that your mind space, or your mind in general, is not working anymore properly. You can't think straight. You cannot plan out your days. you cannot go to work, you have to stop for a moment to care for yourself, for your body, for your own health, for your mind well-being as well. And those phases, if you look very close at them, have a gift inside, because they bring you back into the moment. And you only can hear your soul's voice if you are in the moment. And maybe I need to explain that we have two parts inside of us. We have our mind's voice, and we do have our soul's voice. Your mind only can access past experiences that we have been already made. So if we only listen to our mind's voice, we enter a loop of old experiences and do the same over and over again. The mind wants to secure us and don't want to do the same mistakes over and over again. So you have those memories, and your mind can access those memories. Your mind feels safe if everything is planned out, and if your mind knows what is coming next. And if your decisions are based only on your mind, everything is predictable, and you decide out of your willpower, and you follow expectations either from yourself or from society or what you've learned. Your soul's voice is different, but sometimes so quiet that you can't hear it. And your body is helping you to find a quiet space again through putting you into a state of illness. During the state of illness, you have the possibility to be in the moment again, because you need to nourish your body to get healthy again. And therefore, those sicknesses are very useful to bring you back into your inner calling, your inner voice, or on your soul path. Your soul wants to experience new things, exciting things, and unpredictable things, wonders. And they only can take place if you take risks sometimes. The decisions you make from your soul come with a lot of freedom, and you do not know what is coming next, or what are you going to do around the next corner. Soul decisions come out of the moment. I think we humans, we have to understand that we need to nourish our mind's voice and also our soul's voice, and in a balanced way. If we only decide the secure way and we never give our inner being the possibility to find a new path for us, then we're getting out of balance. So the phases of sicknesses bring you back into the moment, and Try to think about the last time you've been sick. What I observed and what is happening is that your mind space gets interrupted. You can't think straight anymore. You cannot plan anything. You are very occupied with only nourishing you out of the moment. And the moment is the only time where you can hear your source voice. I had more than one burnout in my life. And I thought, if I'm getting well again, I'd continue working. And I did. And I got another one. Because I was not listening to my inner calling. My inner voice said to me, I need to trust. We go a different way. But I was afraid. Because I was used to go the secure way. So I didn't listen. And I got sick again, and again, and again, and many, many times in my life. At some point, I decided to do it different. Because if we only do the same over and over again and expect a different outcome, it's not going to work. So at some point, I was in the middle of a anxiety and panic attacks phase. I decided to listen to my body. And my body said to me, please listen to me. I'm afraid that you take the wrong path again. This is why you are getting afraid, by the way, because your soul knows this is the wrong path. And my soul said, I'm guiding you. I'm guiding you to exciting events. Please trust me. And your fear will let go. I promise you. So I did. And then what I found out, and now I get chills, this was such a huge gift. Because if we are trusting our inner voice again, this is the base for trust in general. Because how can you trust a human being in the outer world if you deny your own self over and over again because you do not listen to your inner calling? How can you trust then? So through listening to my inner voice, I was learning trust. I found trust. So the huge gift and the beauty in transformational stages are you find your own trust, which is so important for your whole life. And second, you get trained to listen to your inner voice again. And I see sickness, illness, burnouts, whatever, if we are getting sick, as a helping hand from our body to bring our mind's voice and our soul's voice in balance again. Yeah. This is all I have for you in this video. If you like what I do here, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.